everyone's life will be easier. One in 16, my butt. I need like a special song I play whenever we are stuck fighting for levels up. Whenever we're doing stat grinding like this. Should probably be Rickroll, actually. That might discourage me from spending so long working on it. Come on, game. Okay, this might be the last level up that I try to get to 25% stats. Because this is not looking too hot. Agility and vitality. Thank you. Okay. That might be the last one I do like that, to be honest, because I'm starting to get worn down. Level 28. Let's see. The next level up is guaranteed vitality, no strength or agility. Ack. Yeah, the white mage doesn't get very good stats by default. The reason we've got good stats here is because of manipulation. Alright, so what's next? Thor's Hammer. Totally time to get Thor's Hammer. And maybe the Protective Cape if things are going really well. Seeing as it's in chat, I'm not a vegetarian either, but I do enjoy a lot of vegetables. Most of my favorite meals include a large amount of veggies, so I still like my meat, but I'm definitely not the kind of carnivore type that just only eats giant steaks all the time. That's not for me. Okay, so first Mirage Tower run. Goal is Thor's Hammer and maybe the Protective Cape, although I should probably... be immune to being stun-locked at this point in the game. Who knows? Who knows? It's a mystery for everyone. What I should probably do is if I can make it to Thor's Hammer, I should just grab it, exit out, and then try again for the more difficult Protective Cape run. Ah, vampires. I can run from them here, right? Yeah. Oh, I like steaks and burgers. It's just, I don't want them all the time. As crazy as that sounds. Dragon armor is amazing, so is the Sun Sword, but neither of them do anything for us. So the one thing we got here is Thor's Hammer, that's good. So 26 and 37, switch over. Plus 6 damage, plus 10 hit rate. I think if we level up enough, we can just barely get 3 attacks with the Thor Hammer per turn, I think. It requires 64%. Which will be 17 levels up. So level 45 will have 3 hits with the Thor's Hammer per turn. Not that great, unfortunately. More importantly, if you use it as an item in battle, we have Lightning 2, which means I don't need to hold on to these anymore. And I can open up a slot for my Protective Cape. Okay, let's get out of here. And then we'll make another run for the Protective Cape on another day. Like this day. There's a heal helmet, a Vorpal sword. I should probably pick them up. Now, I got tons of money. Look at all that money I got now. Who needs money? I might pick up the, there's a black robe that lets you cast Ice 2. I'm not sure if I want it, though. Alright, prepare for a mini-boss that can be pretty tough. We're going to defense up for this puppy, because he hits pretty hard. Alright, now we're going to use... I don't think this guy is weak against any elements, the way I remember it. Fade would do reasonable damage, probably the best damage that I can output, really. And then he's almost dead, so... Almost dead? Almost? Well, he's dead now. One way or the other, he's dead. Okay, now I almost never explored this floor. There is a fairly handy item down here, weapon. But I just never go pick it up. Because I'm lazy. Bane Sword makes you talk with a crazy accent. No, seriously, it casts the spell... What's it called? It's the all-targeting poison gas spell that can one-shot kill them if you're lucky. It's actually not bad. It's a one-hit death spell that works on the entire enemy group, and you can cast it for free as long as you've got the Bane Sword equipped. You can just in your inventory. It's pretty good, really. Pretty sure there's a battle if I step in between these chests. No? That'll teach me. It's funny, I feel more confident running around this floor as a white wizard than I did with anyone else in a solo run. And I just zipped to the end of the dungeon with anybody else. But with this one, I'm like, it's cool, we can explore around a little bit, it'll be fine. Oh, this is the spot where you get an insta-battle, that square there. There's another pro ring. It's prolific. What else do we get? The heal helmet you can use in battle to cast heal 1 as well, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we'll just kill this thing. Why not? Nothing's stopping me. None of his magic should work on us now, so... Remember I was talking about getting all that level up stuff. Another opal gauntlet. If you want to keep giving me eyes, I'll just kill all the eyes. Jeesh. They're actually not a common battle here, I don't think. I usually see 1 or 2, but we're getting them constantly. There's the second and last ribbon. So if you wanted 2 people, you can have 2 ribbons. But that's all there is in the game, I believe. Usually, if you had a normal type of party, you would have like 1 white mage, 1 black mage. I would give each of them a ribbon. But as a solo run, you can just pick and choose the best of everything. Almost level up time. His cremate spell, I believe, is fire elemental. As long as you've got a ribbon equipped, it won't do very much damage. Alright, there's the black robe and the white robe. See, the white robe, if you use it in battle, selects, or it casts Invis 2 on the group, I believe is the spell. And I can learn that on my own, and it's not that amazing anyway. It's not bad, but we've got Ruse, which is better. And then the black robe, I'm 99% sure casts Ice 2 in battle, which is another spell that we can cast for free now. So maybe that would speed up some of these random encounters, for instance. I mean, that's pretty good damage for free, right? Doesn't cost me anything. It's pretty good. We've got Thor's Hammer for lightning, and Mage Staff for fire. We've got all the level 2 elemental spells. This is pretty cool. There's your Adamant, in case you wanted an Excalibur. I think this fight is a level up, or I just missed one on the last fight by just rushing through stuff. The problem with using items in battle, I find, is it slows things down for my rush. There we go. So, agility... Okay, hold on. So level 29, let me think about this. It's a guaranteed agility, intellect, and luck. I'm going to say all I want is strength. And I'll just forget the vitality for this level up, right? Is that fair? Should take much less time. There's the strength. I didn't get the vitality. That's okay. I need to get to 40 vitality anyway to get plus 1 HP per level up. So, best case scenario, I'd have 38 now. By level 31, I would have 40. And then from 31 to 50, I would get plus 1 HP for every level up. So that costs me about 18 or 19 total HP. Although probably a little bit more, because if I completely stop looking for vitality now, I could probably get up to, you know, instead of 40, I'd get 44, 48, and I'd get more. But it's diminishing returns, right? I guess I'm going to be willing to bet to say I'm probably losing less than 30 or 40 HP total by not maximizing vitality anymore. So I think that's fair. Greynig, I forget what she even does. Oh, she gets dodgy. So dodgy. Can I just poison gas you, maybe? Ineffective. Didn't work. I figure it's worth a try. So the Bane Sword is not killing her. That's disappointing. Let's try the Ice Spell. 67 is not that great. She's probably got like 300 or 400 HP. 53. What about lightning? 37. What about fire? 40. Seems like Ice 2 might be the best spell in this situation. 78. Yeah. We'll probably just run from these in the future. This takes too much time. There you go. Good for XP though. That's a nice little cash reward. So hopefully you guys can see why I usually don't actually explore all of these. It's not, you know, there's nothing I really need. Just a little bit of money. At this point, the money is pointless anyway. Almost full on armor anyway. I should put the black armor, black robe where the pro ring is. Welcome back, Crazy Mo. Yeah, the White Mage is actually being really, really easy for us compared to what I was expecting. Everyone always thinks solo White Mage is the hardest. It's not even that bad. Let's reposition that so it's a little bit easier to select. Okay, the last floor we'll be doing right now. I don't feel like fighting those guys. They're annoying. I definitely don't feel like fighting those guys. Actually, maybe I should have. I don't know. There's the Pro Cape. So, I mean, now I have a decision. I have to decide, do I want to keep the ability to cast Ice 2 for free, or do I just want more Absorb? Ice 2 is my highest spell that I can cast for free that does the most damage. So, I mean, I don't know. The infamous cloth armor. A lot of times you'd get to this point in the game and have no room, so you'd have to drop something else to pick that up, and then you'd be mad that you dropped something good. While we're here, because we're doing so good with the White Wizard, let's go pick up the last treasure room that I never go to ever. Maybe we can 1v1 this guy without any hacks. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Thor's hammer makes things a lot easier. We're not here to fight Tiamat yet, in case you're expecting that. Alright, so the katana is the best weapon for a ninja. But we don't have a ninja, so we'll just sell it. Anyway, that covers what I wanted to do there. Now we're in kill all the fiend mode, basically. There's not much else to do. Or level grind, I suppose. You would prefer, instead of having 8 extra absorb, you would prefer have the ability to cast ice too. Because we use ruse to maximize our agility and never get hit, you're probably right. But I mean, I just went all the way down there to pick the protective cape up, so I'd feel bad not wearing it for a little while. There's a couple battles you might want the extra absorb on anyway. Specifically for the Kraken, because it hits so hard. And once we have the Masmune, then it doesn't matter either. Alright, Dragon Armor is awesome, but no one can equip it. Zeus's Gauntlet, we will never need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Definitely don't need that. It's a shame, but we don't need that either. Or that. Or that. We'll never use that. And I'll keep the black robe for later, maybe. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. And then more money, because the more money you have, the better, probably. In fact, I'll even get the Excalibur crafted up, just so I can sell it. Pretty happy with those weapons. I could get the no idea what absorb does. Absorb is your defense. That's whenever an enemy does damage, subtract absorb from how much damage you take. So, with 51 absorb, if an enemy does 100 damage, you'll take 49 instead of 100. If they attack you, say, 6 times, and it's 100 damage each time, it's 100 minus 51 times 6, or whatever number I said. So it does stack quite effectively. It's a pretty important stat, really. I guess I could buy some spells. Let's go finish up our spelling after we trade in this this adamant. Alright. The best sword that's not Masmune in the game that can only be equipped by a knight. But the truth is, we do generally run an evasion build with the white mage, so having really high absorb doesn't matter too much, because usually we just evade everything anyway. I'm just going to buy all these healing potions while we're here. Okay. Always important to have lots of heals. Let's go buy some spells. I will almost certainly never use them, but I like to own them all anyway. So, level 2 magic, we have Mute. Mute is pretty good. The rest of these aren't very good. Anti-lightning will do nothing because we have the ribbon equipped. So we'll learn Invis, which is like a weaker ruse. And we'll learn Lamp, which does cure Dark, which, I mean, I guess that's something. And then level 3 magic. We currently have Cure and Harm. Anti-Fire again does nothing. Heal is also going to do nothing, but of the two, I guess we'll go with Heal. Level 4 magic. Have I even bought any? I have not bought any because they're all terrible. Anti-Mute is garbage. Anti-Ice is garbage because I have the ribbon. Pure is garbage, but I guess we'll buy it. You actually spend more money learning that spell than you will ever pay buying pure potions. Plus, we're immune to poison anyway because we've got the ribbon. Fear is something, so we'll get that, and I guess we'll get anti-mute. With fear, you can actually make bosses run from you, if you cast it enough times. Which is, maybe I should try that out, I don't know. I should try that on Kary. Okay, I have Harm 3 and Cure 3. Life is pointless because we're solo running, so I guess we'll learn Heal 2, which is a waste of magic anyway, but there you go. Gotta get all those spells. If I could just land on that one little tile, I'd be happy. A boss run? That's pretty much what we're going for next. Alright, so we have Exit. Exit is awesome. Soft is actually quite good as well, but we have nobody else to cast it on, and you can't cast it on yourself if you're stoned, so... Fog 2 isn't useless. This does raise your absorb in battle, so that's not the worst. Normally, well, maybe not normally, there is a level 1 spell for Fog 1, and it might be better a pick than Harm, to be honest, because then I'd have a way of sort of stacking up my absorb on a tough boss, so I could go defense, defense to get max evasion, and then use a few Fog spells to get my absorb up. And then if they did get a crit, I would take less damage. So, it's a strat. It's a strat. What am I missing? 2 level 7s and 2 level 8s. This is level 7. Nothing is as good as Cure 4. What are my options here? I forget what you can buy for level 7 magic at the other place. We should check that out before I commit. Wall effectively is like casting ribbon on someone who doesn't have the ribbon equipped. I believe it makes them resistant to everything. But we've already got the ribbon equipped, so it's kind of pointless. Exfer is supposed to do the opposite of Wall to an enemy that turns off all of their resistances. It doesn't make them weak, but it's supposed to turn off, like... if you're strong against instant death spells, for instance, this would get rid of that. If you're strong against fire, this would get rid of it. It's bugged, so it doesn't work, so it's just a waste of money. But the alternative is learning Life 2, which is never going to do anything at all, so... Sand attacked. Yeah, the ruse... How did I even get poisons? I'm supposed to be immune to poisoning. Come on, game. Technically, accuracy debuff. Is there a spell? Yeah, the dark spell, it's a black magic spell, would do something like that. And slow lowers their number of attacks. So there are similar like that. If you're going by Pokemon references, the ruse spell is whatever increases your own agility. I don't even know what it is, or chance to dodge. Oh, anti-rub is really bad. I'll learn Harm 4, I guess, and... Stuff's terrible. Fine. Hey! Monsters to kill. Fate is so good. You see that? 200, 300 damage to everything? I like it. Turns us into a pseudo black mage as long as we have enough charges. Let's go get our last spell and then we'll go kill some bosses. There we go. So now we have Probably double team is the one with evasion, I think. So now we have a full list of spells, and that's as much as we're going to do for that. Basically all the items I want, all the spells I want. The only thing I'm lacking is levels, but we don't really need levels as a white mage. It's not important. Oh, I should save it before we go in here, right? We might die. It's vaguely possible. So, the reason I didn't do this dungeon earlier is it turns out that fighting Kary without the White Wizard promotion, like if you wanted to do this dungeon before the Ice Cave, and therefore the airship and all the cool stuff we got after that, this is actually a really tough boss. She is very hard to kill, even with the Thor's hammer. In fact, she might be hard to kill even with what we've got right now, but we'll see about that. Because she resists all elements, and she's pretty tough. But I've got a secret strategy that I'm going to try out, and I'm hoping it works, because I've never seen it before. So if it does work, I'm going to be pretty happy. Alright, so heal up. And level 29 should be more than enough. So first thing, we're going to defend up, so we don't get hit so much. I might even do it 3 times, because I think she's got a very high hit percent. Okay, so now all she can do is cast magic, or get a crit. But I'm going to try to mute her. Oh, I didn't see. Did that actually work? Stupid. I have my... Now I'll never know until she casts spells. I would be surprised if I'd got it on the first try. But I have my respawn rate too high. So we're going to try to make her scared of us. She has became something. I didn't quite read it. Should work more than once. I know it worked the first time we cast it. Maybe it only applies once and then you just have to wait till you get lucky. It's too quick, too much frame skip, can't see it. I meant to turn respawn rate down, but anyway, I blasted her with as many as I could. And I guess then we just have to kill her. Shoot. I was hoping I could show off a cool trick. I definitely have my speed too high, though, that's for sure. If I want to see what's going on in boss. Oh yeah, you can actually hold her. The spell hold does work on her, so you can paralyze her as well. Anyway, she's dead. Well, yeah, there she goes. Whatever. I didn't get to do the cool trick that I was hoping for, but she's dead anyway. Next up, the Kraken. Actually, next up, hold on. Because I was just complaining about this. I meant to be playing today on speed 6, so you can actually see what's going on. That was my mistake. I apologize, everybody. Nobody said anything, though, so... That's what you get for not reminding me about cool stuff like that. Like, Blue, I can't see what's working. The first fear worked, and I wouldn't be surprised if the first silence or mute worked as well. But maybe they don't stack. It's just a matter of waiting them out once you've cast it once. But see, now you guys have enough time to read the numbers if you want to see the numbers. After I slowed it down a bit. Almost level up time. This is also a good level to leave the Pro Cape on, because specifically most of the monsters are weak to lightning, so having access to Ice 2 doesn't really matter much in this dungeon. And a Ghost definitely requires as much physical defense as you can possibly pull out, else you'll just be killed. Yeah, Defiant. That's probably how the stat works. What I know is